Hi everybody, welcome to the Actors Academy. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we're going to be talking about the pitfalls of acting and some of the troubles or tribulations that actors can tend to fall into, especially when they start to make it and get some footing within this industry. Now, I wanted to make this video because a lot of you asked me questions about what can you do as an actor today? What are some things that you could do with your acting and improving on your acting and all of that? And that's great. But one of the other questions that you have to ask yourself is how can you have longevity within your career? Because most likely, you don't want to be an actor that's here for 2 years and then you're done. You're a one-hit wonder. You want longevity in your career. You want to be able to last for a lifetime. You want to be able to act. Not just for today, not just for tomorrow, not just for 2 years. So I wanted to make this video because longevity in your career is very important. And a lot of actors tend to throw it away. I've known a lot of actors who have got a good footing in. They've got those first few steps that they needed to improve and work and move forward within their career. But then some of these tribulations and pitfalls is what took them out. So we're going to be talking about some of that today. One of the biggest problems that actors tend to fall into is this mindset that they have. And they tend to think that the actors that they look up to, that they admire, Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt, Viola Davis, Meryl Streep, Benedict Cumberbatch, whoever it is that you look up to, they think is somehow more special than them. And what you have to realize is that all these different celebrity actors who have made it and who have got very lucky are no more special than you, and you are no more special than them. This is one of the most important things that you have to realize and accept as a person and as an actor. Nobody's more special than anybody else. Everyone is on a level playing field. Now, one of the things that tends to happen though is when somebody happens to get lucky, they get that footing, they're able to move a step forward within their career. They got that great agent. They went and they booked that amazing part. They're getting to work with their dream actor. All of a sudden, because they have the mentality, the mindset, that these other people are more special than them, once they start to get that footing, they now start to believe that everybody behind them is less special than them. And this is something that you have to watch out for. Because once you start thinking that you're better than everybody else, once your ego starts growing from here to here, this is when it can become a really big problem. Because now what you stop to lose is your gratitude. And gratitude within this industry is very, very important. You have to be grateful. You need to be grateful for the parts that you get because not everybody gets it. And once you start thinking that you're better than everybody else and that you are more special because you got lucky enough to book a part, you stop losing the gratitude that you had. And you need to maintain that gratitude, and you have to be humbled. You can't think that everybody else is below you. And again, one of the troubles that actors fall into when they have this ego and they go on set and they have to interact with the casting directors, the other actors, the directors, and the producers, it's detrimental for you in your career, and it's also detrimental for you as a person. Because trust me, over time, it will eat at you more than you will know. So you want to stay away from it. Now, does this mean that you as an actor should then be shy about your work? They think that your work isn't as good as it actually is? No. If your work is really amazing, if it's great work, accept it. If you're a good actor, that is a good thing. Don't put that down. But what you shouldn't be doing is you shouldn't be going and trying to exclaim that you're a great actor. You know, when you're going on set trying to act like you're better than everybody else, that everybody, maybe you're in a class, that you're better than everybody else, trying to have this air or persona about you isn't necessary. Be humbled, but accept your work. If it's good, if you put in the time, the due diligence, and the effort that's actually needed to being a good actor and you do all that stuff, that's fine. You have to have confidence in your work. But you still have to be humble and you have to be grateful. And the actors that lose that have a very hard time moving forward and excelling further within their career. And they become those quick one-hit wonders. An example of this is I knew an actor before who was doing very, very, very well for themselves. They were really building that footing and moving forward. And then they got offered one of the best parts that they have ever been offered within their career. But this actor decided, and they said, yeah, you know, I'm not so crazy about this career. They had the idea or the ego believing that they could book any part that they want. That most auditions they will go for, that they will book it because they were doing so well previously. So when this part came up and they actually did book it, and they actually did get offered the job, they turned it down. They said, no, I'll be able to book something else. One of the problems is, since then, that actor hasn't booked anything at all. And 2 years have gone by. So this is something really important to remember, and not to let ego get into your head, but be grateful. Be grateful for the opportunities that do come to you when they do. The next thing is, don't throw it all away. Don't throw it away with alcohol, with drugs, and with partying. I see this too many times with actors. Well, they fall into this trap of drinking, drugs, and partying too much. The thing that you have to remember is, as an actor, your body is your instrument, and you also have to go and interact and communicate with other people. You have to be reliable. Casting directors, producers have to trust that you're going to be able to come onto set clean and healthy and be able to work, not tired and lazy and unprofessional. And the thing that you have to realize is that if you're doing drugs or you're drinking or you're partying too much, it can destroy your body, it can destroy your mind, and sometimes it can even destroy your heart. And as an actor, your body, your mind, your heart is your instrument. And it can only take so much. It's almost like a good example is if you have a guitar. If you keep scratching that guitar, eventually if you scratch it enough, the tone, the sound will change, and it won't be how it originally was. And if you scratch it too much, it'll become unplayable. So you really have to be careful. Within this industry, it's super easy. Once you start getting some footing in and you start hanging out maybe with the wrong crowd, it's very easy to fall into some of these pitfalls. It's very easy to get drawn in to this life that you really don't want to be in. One of the good markers that you can have for yourself is if your grandma was with you. If your grandma was with you through all these experiences, would you be doing what you're doing? It's a really good marker to have for yourself. For me, I don't do the drugs, I don't do the alcohol, and I don't do the crazy partying. I care too much about my work, I care too much about the people that I have to be with and interact with, and it's not something that I want to be a part of. Now, does this mean that you have to go around now and judging everybody? Thinking, oh my gosh, if you party or if you drink that you're a terrible person? No. It's not about that at all. Your job is to not judge other people. Your job is to keep yourself in line, to keep yourself focused. Because remember what you want longevity within your career, and you don't want anything to sidetrack you or take you away from your work and your ability to work. So again, it's not about judging people, it's about being the type of person and the type of actor that you want to be. So I hope this video all makes sense to you guys. I hope that you get the point of, look, you want longevity in your career. You're not here to be a 2-year actor or a one-hit wonder. You want to last a long time throughout this career. You want to be able to act for the rest of your life. So don't have an ego. Don't be ungrateful for the opportunities that come to you. Don't think you're more special than everybody else. Yes, be confident in your work. Be happy with the progress that you're making. Do have fun. But don't lose your ability to be grateful. Don't stop being humble. And don't get drawn into the crazy crowds of drinking, doing drugs, and partying all the time. It'll be detrimental to you as an actor and also to you as a person. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope you guys found some benefit in this for the longevity in your career, but also for you as people. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.